What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about building your offensive line, go over the best players at each position on the O-line. We're going to give you some budget options and also talk about a strategy that you can use, and it'll save you some coin, and you can have a usable offensive line when you jump into head-to-head games. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to go from left tackle all the way over to right tackle, and starting at left tackle, the best card in the game at the position is going to be Super Bowl Andrew Whitworth, and the four attributes that I mainly look at are going to be strength, awareness, pass block, run block. So he gets 94 strength, 97 awareness, 97 pass block, and 97 run block. You just can't argue with those attributes being the best in the game. Two other factors that you want to pay attention to, and you can use this when building a budget offensive lineman, is going to be height and weight. So he's 6'7", 330 pounds. He's big, he's tall, and he has good attributes. By the way, abilities, I wouldn't waste any AP on offensive linemen right now. You can if you want, but I personally do not, so I'm not going to recommend any abilities. Now, this card goes for 665k, and I want you to take a mental screenshot of the attributes on this card, and this is what's important to me. If we look at Christian Darashaw, which came out the same week as the Whitworth card, 95 strength, 94 awareness, 95 run block, 96 pass block. So he doesn't have as good attributes as Whitworth. He is only 6'5", 314 pounds. I still think that's pretty big. But my point here is that this card is 420k. So can you really justify throwing out theme teams, right? Because some people are building Super Bowl theme teams. You need the Whitworth card. But do we really want to justify over 200,000 coins to get Whitworth when you can get this Darashaw, who's -1 and -2 in a couple spots? Do you really think that these two cards on the field are going to play that much different when it comes to run blocking and pass blocking? Probably not. So unless you're one of, you're highly competitive, you got tons of money or coins to spend, you don't have to have the best offensive lineman out there on the field. Here's a good budget option for you. And again, I think this card would do just about as good as the last two cards we talked about. He may give up a sack or a run block here and there, but to save yourself so many coins, this Anthony Munoz is 175k. 91 strength, 93 awareness, 95 pass block, 93 run block. At this point in the year, I'm just looking for those four attributes to be at the 90+ range. Now, he is smaller in weight. He's only 280 pounds, so that could be a concern. He is 6'6". The reason we're looking at these, heavy guys and taller guys is because they're going to take up more space, and that's going to allow them probably to hold off their defenders a little bit longer, just simply because their player model in the game is bigger. So if you want to go super duper budget, we're going to show you a few players, and we'll cover the entire offensive line, that are just really fat and really tall and still might be very inexpensive or not even high in overall. So at left tackle, our example here is going to be Orlando Brown, and all I'm really paying attention to here is 6'8", 363 pounds. He actually has some decent attributes for a 91 overall card. You can get this card for 73,000 coins. Like, if you want to go really budget, you're no money spent, these are the types of cards that you might want to target. And of course, we always want to look for cards on the offensive line that we can earn for free through fantasy packs, playing solos, grinding field passes, etc. And this Orlando Brown is a great budget option. One other quick pro tip, and we'll talk about this when we get to the center position as well. If you want to use this AKA Charles Cross, Sweet Feet, the AKA card, even if he's your backup left tackle, and it will cost you a little bit of training, he has a motivator boost that basically impacts other players on the team. So for him, if you activate this, and again, you got to spend a little bit of training to do it, it's going to boost your halfback, fullback, right tackle, and left tackle, even if he's the backup. So you put him at left tackle number 2, he's going to impact left tackle number 1 and right tackle number 1 and 2. +1 agility, +1 juke move, which impacts the fullback and the running back, +1 to run block footwork, and +1 to pass block footwork. Let's move over to left guard. The best player in this position is going to be the LTD Bruce Matthews, 96 overall. This card just came out yesterday. And again, unless you're a highly competitive player, you're competing with some of the best players in the world, you don't need to be spending 728,000 coins on a left guard. It is a very good card, 96 strength, 94 awareness, 96 pass block, and 94 run block. but he has a free card that you could have earned in the Season 3 Field Pass. Hopefully most of you have this one. If you're using it at left guard right now, that's perfectly fine. This card is good enough to get the job done. 91 strength, 90 awareness, 92 run block, and 90 pass block. 100% free if you earned him during the Season 3 Field Pass. And if you want to go with a more budget-friendly option, I think this Ghost Peter Skoronski is really good for the price. 239K, 94 strength, 90 awareness, 94 pass block, and 94 run block. 6'4", 313 pounds. Pretty good there. If you just want to go with the fat and tall guy here, we got 89 overall Gridiron Guardians Quentin Nelson, only 31,000 coins. Again, we're not really paying attention to the attributes a ton. We want them to be respectable. So 91 strength, 89 awareness, 85 pass blocks really low, and 88 run block. But he's 6'5", 329 pounds, and he costs, again, 31,000 coins. So there are your options at left guard. At center, you're crazy if you're paying 1.5 million coins for a center. It's just out of this world. I don't care if you're rocking a Steelers team. You cannot tell me or convince me that this card is worth that many coins. 94 strength on Pouncey, 94 awareness, 95 pass block, 94 run block. I think the true move to go here is to just use your team captain tokens on Kevin Mawai. Most of the other team captains, they don't get any good discounted abilities, so you might as well use them, and you can have enough tokens in the game right now to max out two of these players to a 94 overall with team chemistry boost. Anytime they're over 85 in regards to the team captains, they get a ×2 team chem, so you can see this Kevin Mawai on a 25 of 50 Eagles team is boosted up to 95. 95 strength, 92 awareness, 94 pass block, 94 run block. This versus a 1.5 million coin Marquise Pouncey. They're basically the same card. One is free, one is way overpriced, and you could use that coin to go out and buy a Megatron or pretty much any other card in the game except for Cam Chancellor and Plaxico Burress. Now, also at center, I think the best kind of value, and it's a little bit more expensive. This isn't really a budget option, but the best value is going to be Playoffs Creed Humphrey. Goes for about 379K. 94 strength, 93 awareness, 94 run block, and 95 pass block. Again, that's assuming you're not going to be using the Kevin Mawai. But the great thing about this card is that he gets the same type of motivator boost that Charles Cross at left tackle gets. So if Creed Humphrey, the playoff card is your starting center, he's going to impact your quarterback, your center, your right guard, and your left guard. +1 strength, throw power, and also +1 to run block power and pass block power. And also, just like the Charles Cross, this card is the second Creed Humphrey card. If we go back to Creed Humphrey's 88 overall country strong card, not the greatest attributes in the world, but my point in bringing this card up is that you can throw him in as your backup center. He's going to get those same boosts that the 94 overall card gets. In actuality, the 94 overall got the carryover from this card, which originally gave those boosts. So if you want to go out and spend a little bit of coin on this one, he goes roughly for about 40,000 coins. You can make him your backup center. You got to spend a little training to get those boosts, but he's going to apply those boosts to your starting center and then your starting left and right guards, which can make them a little bit better. And if you're going to go supreme budget here, we're looking at Bradley Bozeman, 88 overall. What is this, a team builder card? I can't remember. Division Dynasty, one of those promos, but he's 6'5", 325 pounds, 87 strength, 87 awareness, 87 pass block, 89 run block. Not the greatest attributes, but we're just looking at height, weight, and basically overall, and he's going to be the best option for about 15,000 coins at the center position. Now on to right guard. So the best option out there is going to be Kevin Zeitler, 94 overall playoff card, 94 strength, 94 awareness, 94 run block, 96 pass block. Goes for about 375,000 coins. He's also one of the bigger right guards in the game. 339 pounds, 6'4". Same with Larry Allen, 6'3", 335. He's going to be your best budget-friendly option. Ghost card, 93 overall, 95 strength, 90 awareness, 94 pass block, and 93 run block. He on average goes for about 230K. So like I said, with Zeitler and Larry Allen, if you're looking for options that are big and tall, those are two of the better ones. And the third option here is going to be much, much cheaper, but he's not going to be as good, obviously, being an 86 overall, but 350 pounds and 6'3", Mike Oweno. And also these guys that I'm mentioning, like Oweno here, and when we get to the right tackle specifically, keep these guys in mind. If they get another upgrade like a heavyweight card or from another promo going forward, if they get better attributes plus this height and weight, it's going to make them even more worth going after. And this Owenu card is 8,000 coins. I think most of you can probably afford that one. Let's close it out with right tackles. The best in the game to me is going to be Jon Runyan, Eagles legend. A shame that they put him in this uniform on this card art, but it is what it is. 385,000 coins for this card. 6'7", 330 pounds, so he is tall and heavy. 93 strength, 90 awareness, 93 pass block, 92 run block. Feels like we might be due for another like 95, 96 overall right tackle very soon, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get one and this card drops in price. If you want to go best value, I'm taking a look at Chris Hinton. Not that he's going to be worth your free pick, but if you haven't played through your Legend solos, you can redeem Legend tokens to get a free Legend, and this one would save you some coin, though it is fairly inexpensive at 219,000 coins. And honestly, the price difference between him and Runyan, I would probably take Hinton if I wasn't rocking an Eagles Steam team. This card is 300 pounds, so he is a little bit lighter, 6'4", but 93 strength, 90 awareness, 94 pass block, 94 run block. When it just strictly comes to the attributes, like, he's not that much better than the Jon Runyan card, and the price difference on them is well over 100K. And if you want to go really super budget here, this one I actually like because he's 6'8" and 374 pounds. DeJuan Jones, 90 overall ghost card, 91 strength, 88 awareness, 91 pass block, 90 run block. If he gets an upgrade in the future, this will be a card I would definitely look to picking up just because of the height and weight alone. And whenever he gets an upgrade, it's obviously going to be a much better card. So there you have it. Options at every position along your offensive lineman and a few different strategies to build that O-line to save yourself some coin. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.